Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. I think we've got it all set up. We are going to do a quick Caturday energy check. Let's see what's in the energy, what's the vibe, what's happening, what's going on. We're going to do a little pre-shuffle just to see what the energy is. And then we're going to go live on the talk. Okay? Gotta start something. Something that you're about to start is worth the risk. Okay? This has been coming out in a lot of reads lately. You've cleansed away a lot of things, okay? It's like you have learned to love and care for yourself. All right, so yeah, your contentment is at hand. Look how beautiful, right? So let's see. Let's get the Animal Tarot out and see what the energy is there. Happy Caturday to everybody. I hope you are well, feeling loved, safe, and protected. Unity. All right, so this is Hierophant energy. There's been a lot of spiritual growth maybe in your life. Two of Fire, so the Two of Wands. Things are coming into fruition. Your vision, your creativity, your planning steps forward. Okay. I think you've been guided, spiritually guided too, right? The Wheel is here, so sudden positive changes are coming in. Love this energy, right? Three of Water. So there's a lot to celebrate in your life right now. You may have people coming towards you that are going to help you celebrate or help you bring something in that you will be celebrating. All right. I won't keep you long. I won't keep you long. But I was like, you know what? I haven't been on here in a minute, right? So I had to. Speak up. It's your voice. Your voice is very significant. Maybe you're meant to speak something. You're meant to bring something into fruition. Maybe you are speaking something and releasing the old. It's time. Welcome. So good to see you. So release the old. You're going in a new direction here. Okay. So let's see. Hi, Cameron. How are you? Welcome. We have Weave Your Medicine. So you are essentially weaving your wild web, okay? And you're releasing the old. Hello, Isaac. How are you? Hello, Hannah. How are you? You've been very patient with yourself as you've been growing, as you've been doing, you know, whatever it is that you've been releasing. There are things coming in that you will be celebrating, which is so exciting. All right, we're about to throw these around. Sometimes I get messages through, you know, the pre-shuffle, right? So, well, usually I do, but I don't usually record it. Page of Swords, you've done a lot of learning, and right now, you know, it's like you're kind of holding what you've learned close to your chest. It's time to let it out, right? If you guys are interested in personals, you're welcome to email me or book through Hypsee. I will be going on TikTok in probably about an hour, so you guys can come over there as well. All right, so this is a collective message, Caturday kind of thing, right? Yeah, we're talking about some kind of home life or a lot of stability that's coming towards you. Definitely Hierophant keeps coming out, so I feel like you've had a lot of spiritual guidance. All right, so let's see what the vibe is. I'm going to pull the Animal Tarot. 8 of Cups. You have walked away from something that has not served you. Okay. Happy Caturday. I hope you're wearing your ears. I hope that you are celebrating appropriately. All right. Let's see. What do we have here? Oh. It's never good when you start with 7 of Swords. Caution. Okay, so you may have people around you that are not, they're doing things behind your back. I'm sorry. So you may have people behind you doing things behind your back. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse. This is somebody who's very insecure, not very nurturing, not very loving, just kind of like cold. Okay. Well then. Well, these are probably the people you're walking away from, right? To create the new, the release the old, you've outgrown. So 5 of Earth, 5 of Pentacles energy. So right now, you know, you may be focusing on negative. You may be worrying, but you know, it's time to trust. It's time to have faith in what you are building. You know, it may not be the best time to start something, but it's a good time to start planning. Okay, let's get another one. Blessed. 8 of Earth, 8 of Pentacles. You really are working. You're doing the work to build something, regardless of what this is. Okay, we're gonna find out. But you may be, as you are working, as you are growing, as you are planning, the more you put into something, it's like the law of attraction, right? The more you put into something, the more that's going to come back to you. So keep your vibe high. Yes, we may have some difficulties right now. There may be people around you that are creating this for you, but at the same time, you're continuing to push forward. You're continuing to plan. Because of this, you have this beautiful vibration, and the things are coming back, right? Queen of Earth. It's an idea that you're learning to ground. It's an idea. It's something that you have planted, you've nurtured, and now it's coming in. It does bring pentacles. Good energy, security, stability. You may be working with someone, a trustworthy person, a beautiful King of Cups energy. So somebody very caring, somebody very loyal, somebody who's very devoted, faithful, right? Something that's different than what you started with. So perhaps you had a business, or you worked with somebody that was not being truthful, right? And you are now pulling your energy back. You may be at a loss at the moment, but you're working towards this beautiful Queen of Earth energy. Yeah. Time to cleanse. So we're letting go of people, places, and things that no longer suit us, that are no longer hitting us at the right vibration. And it's time for you to realize contentment is at hand. Okay. Oh my God. Hi, Jerry. How are you? Welcome. Happy Caturday. All right, let's talk about the 7 of Air. That came out real fast. It doesn't matter. They're in the past. You know, and that's kind of what I feel like, because as we were pre-shuffling, we had a lot of energy that was really good. So this energy that pops out here, like the 7 of Swords energy, this Queen of Cups in reverse, right? These are people, these are situations that are in the past that you have been working towards leaving. You took a leap of faith, right? You realized, you know, whatever these shadows were that were trying to hold you, you continue to reach. You continue to reach for the stars. Full moon energy, something's been illuminated or will be. You also have achievements coming in, okay? So they're saying what was taken will be returned. And usually what? Tenfold, right? So let's talk about this Queen of Cups in reverse. 2 at a time they come out. You know, here's the thing. So you have, somebody gave you some bad advice. Teacher in reverse. This Queen of Cups gave you some bad advice. They did not want you exploring other options. They didn't want you exploring the world, right? They didn't want you jumping, taking this leap of faith, and just having the courage to reach for your own goals and your own stars, okay? Somebody gave you some bad advice, and it was to hold you back. It may have put you in loss with this 5 of Pentacles, right? It may have put you in some kind of loss. It may have put you in some kind of negative mindset, or, you know, just negative way. It may have put you in a lot of worry, but you continue to push through. You went into the shadows and you jumped. You knew you were going to get caught. They're saying you really, you took a closer look at what was around you, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. This is funny. This is all coming out 2 at a time. Listen, we got a bunch of side-eyers again. What are they doing? Somebody wanted to rain on your parade, poop at your party. I don't know what they're doing, okay? They didn't want to find their own, okay? So something about you deciding to act could have, maybe this put somebody else in a negative way. Maybe this put somebody else in a negative mindset, right? You winning, you celebrating, you having your cake and eating it too, really chapped somebody, okay? You decided to act on something. And it looks like to me like you were excited about this, but you had somebody in the background that was kind of looking at you a little funny, giving you that side eye. Let them. Let them. Are you kidding me? What's this? Oh, just one that time. Yeah. What did I say? You took a closer look. And that, look at this. It's like you, okay, so whatever this loss was, one, you started working, you realized you were not caged. You were ready to set yourself free. You started to learn something, right? Maybe you started to learn a new trade. Maybe you started to pour into your trade and started mastering something, right? You decided to take a closer look at what you had around you. And for whatever that was, this is causing a big win for you. Okay, but you did have this weird trickster energy around you. What's this? You had a weird trickster energy around you. Yeah. And to me, this is like a friend or friends, you know, take it however it resonates. But this is somebody who smiled in your face, but poked you and stabbed you in the back, okay? But here's the thing. I feel like this person wanted you to worry. Is that worth the risk? Is that worth jumping? Is that worth trying? But ultimately, you knew that whatever it was that you were working on was going to bring you comfort. And I do feel like because as you are letting go of the old, you're outgrowing something. You are finding other people to replace this, right? As these people are dropping from your life, as these people, you're phasing them out, you're going to have people that actually come in that care for you. Okay? It's a very reciprocal energy. Take it, give it. There's comfort. So you do have people coming in that are going to be empowering, are going to see in this. It's like you had somebody in your energy that thought they had the key. They thought they stole the key. You know, it's like that all along they've been kind of like taking little things from you, but ultimately they thought they had you. They thought they had this key to this cage. You set yourself free. You saw people for who they were. Somebody kept you around for resources, whether this was energetic or actual money, but Spirit blew the whistle on this person. You may have woken up one day and been like, I don't know, I just don't feel right. The energy's off, okay? And you trusted yourself. You started to turn your back. But by you having this opening in your life now, you have other people coming in that are here to love and support you. What do they want to tell you? What do they want to tell you? Release the old again. I keep opening it up to that. So, release the old. This is a direction. 10th house, this is like work. This is the direction you want to go. Clover's here, so maybe you have a lucky break or you have some kind of breakthrough coming in. But the reason why... Hi! Listen, I realized I hadn't done a live in a minute on here. So I thought, you know what? I just got my kid to bed. That's why I look like a little bit of a train wreck, but that's okay. I just got my kid to bed. So I was like, I gotta hop on there. So we have you choosing a new direction. You chose growth. Okay, you're outgrowing your past. And how did you do that, right? How did you do that? You sat in the attitude of gratitude. 6, this is your mindset. You really started to work on your mindset. You really started to choose healthier things, right? So let's see. What do they want to tell you? I do feel like this energy of like the Seven of Swords and things like that, this is all past energy, but you're moving on from it. Yeah, you did. And it was. And I really think it's your light, you know, shine your light. Oh, I get it. You know what? I totally get it. You know, doom scrolling is just not the way to do it. But let me know what days are good for you, because I do want to do more lives over here. Okay, so I don't want to concentrate my whole time over on the talk, because there's a lot of shenanigans that go on over there. And we gotta spread the wealth, right? We gotta spread the messages. So let me know what days are you're on more over here, and we'll figure it out. Okay, so shine your light. Your light is what people were upset about. You illuminated things to them that they just weren't ready to see. And you had to start looking at people, places, things from a different perspective. Okay, you were ready to and here's the thing is too, second house, like you started to know your worth and your value. I do feel like other people didn't value you. You weren't supported, you weren't empowered, you know, they didn't value what you brought to the table. But part of that was because they didn't like the way that you were illuminating their insecurities by this envy card, right? So you have somebody here, or people, it could be more. I feel like there's more than one energy, but you decided this shine your light was you deciding you wanted this transformation. 8. Okay, 8. And you're now finding other people, places, and things that are going to shine with you. Okay, I'm excited that you started to learn your value and learn your worth. That's when the true transformation started to take place. You started to realize, like, hey, these people can't take advantage of me. I'm worth more. I deserve more. You know, that's when you started to really get this courage to take this leap, and you trusted that you were going to be caught. Okay, what's this? Queen of Water. You had a freaking fox amongst you, okay? A sly little devil, okay? 18, so this is 9th house. Somebody did not want you to step out. They didn't want you to step up. They didn't want you to step out, okay? You had a little fox amongst you, a little wily little thing, okay? They thought they were clever. They thought they were clever by giving you bad advice. You know, this is somebody who didn't want you to explore other options, other places, other people, right? But the thing is look, again, you're in the light. You turned your back on this. You turned your back on this bad advice, and you started to let go of limiting beliefs. 9, you know, 9th house. And with this, it's a lot of orange, right? So you started to focus on your own things, on creating what it was that you truly wanted. Right? Okay. So 5 of Earth, let's talk about this. They just said trust your sensitivity. So I think that you started to trust your intuition. You know, you started to become, you started to become more flexible. 11. You know, could be some kind of collaboration, or this could be some kind of humanitarian thing you've got coming in. But you're working alone, right? And you're definitely working alone. Lone wolf here. Confirmation. That one hurt. Okay, elder wolf. You started to protect your energy because you had these evil eyes. You had these envious people looking at you. They weren't celebrating you. And you decided to take action. Okay, now, did this put you in a hardship? Probably. You know, so here we are. 8 of Pentacles. You took a closer look. What are you working on? Well, listen, whatever it is, honey, you've had to be patient. Maybe you had to learn patience, right? I don't really do a lot of health related. Yeah, you know, because it's kind of like an act of God. I'm so sorry. Hi, Carmen. The silence. Well, you know, The silence is always there because it's meant to be there. There's something you're needing to learn, and there's something the other people around you need to learn, right? We have to figure out what that is. Each person is going to be something different. There's a lot of patience here. I think you've patiently worked on things. You've patiently looked at other things, at other options, at what you're creating and how to do it. I feel like somebody's been coming up with a plan because you started to realize, I want to work with purpose, right? I want to work with purpose. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for being here. Now, you can always message me. I don't really do a lot of things like legal and health related, especially on lives. Definitely not legal because that's difficult, but it can get you into trouble. I'm one that gets a lot of guidance more than I can give you direct answers, especially about health, but we can always ask your angels for some guidance, okay? But yeah, you started to really piece things together patiently, right? Patiently, methodically, you started to build this solid foundation, okay? Number 4, fourth house. This is stability. This is security. This is a solid foundation. You started to realize, you know what? I need to work with purpose. What I need to create needs to have intention behind it. And look at, you have these other bees coming in. Like I said, as you are letting go of people, places, and things, those openings are going to be filled with people that are meant to be there, people that want to be there, people that want to help to see you succeed. They want to help you create this, bring this purpose-driven work into fruition. You really did surrender, though. Okay, you started to follow the flow and you surrendered. 6 again, it's your routine, it's your habits. It's like your mindset shifted, and so did your habits. So did the way you talk to yourself. So did the way you thought, right? It's like as all of these things happened, you started to create more with intention. All right, let's pull some tarot on it. Bless it. 8 of Swords, Jesus. Somebody wanted you very trapped in your mind. I don't know if they wanted you to think like, you can't do that. Oh, they wanted to plant doubt. They were planting seeds of doubt. This is the key to their plots and their plans, right? That's how they thought that they would keep you where you are. And that's, it's sad because these were probably friends at one point, right? But you outgrew this mindset-wise. And rather than them embrace this new you, rather than them want to grow and better themselves, they'd rather like counteract your stuff. Like, it's weird. It's a weird energy. Okay, so listen, whatever you're building, okay, this leap of faith, this courage that you had to take a leap into the unknown, this is really going to balance some things out for you. Justice is here. I do feel like justice is also a lot about, the truth prevailing. This is you, like, whatever was done in the dark. I think I said that earlier. Whatever was done in the dark is coming to light, but the scales are going to be balanced. What was taken from you will be returned tenfold. Justice really is. And that's the thing. And why are you getting that kind of a justice, right? Why would you be receiving? Well, God, the universe, the angels knows that you are not boastful. You are humble in your victories, right? So the justice that you're receiving from, people trying to hold you back, lying, or whatever it was, right? And I do feel like there was actual, like, something was taken, whether it was time, energy, or something, right? You're getting this kind of justice in return because you took a blind leap of faith. But a lot of you have to realize, if you're in this position, you are being rewarded because you're not going to gloat. This kind of justice is not something that you're humble. Okay, I think you understand the interconnectedness of people, right? And so it's like what people do to you, they're actually doing to themselves, and it's a projection. Okay, so why does God want to give to you? Why do the angels want to help you? Why is this divine justice coming in for you, right? Because I see the Hierophant all over this. Every time we pick up a deck, there's the Hierophant. Divine justice is here because of your spirit. It doesn't gloat. It's humble, right? So, and you know, by the way, not everybody gets to see other people's karma. Only those that are truly humble will see that. And that's kind of the vibe I'm getting here. You know, whatever this justice is that's coming in for you, this return of energy, time, whatever, right? You're humble enough to see that. Meanwhile, this is some kind of divine justice. Justice is karma. Okay? You will see it, unfortunately. Or, you know, for some of you, you may be okay with that. Yeah, you're going to be given everything back that was taken from you. Okay, so we have this Seven of Swords. We have this Queen of Cups in reverse, right? This is somebody who they were very cold, calculated, lies, deceit, betrayal, whatever it was, something was taken from you, but the justice is all being returned. You know, whether it's God himself, whether it's a legal battle, I don't know, but guess what? Like I keep telling you, you got people coming in. Okay, you have Two of Cups energy. Again, there's balance here. There's balance. You know, you're going from this Five of Pentacles energy into this beautiful life. Right? You will have people around you who are respectful. You will have people around you that are supportive. You will have this, you know, whether it's one person or many, right? You have somebody, at least somebody that's coming in that is soulmate vibes, right? Soulmates don't have to be love. Soulmates can be friends. And this is part of your soul tribe. But it's because you decided to act. You decided to pull your energy back. You decided to protect it. You weren't playing these games anymore. And now the right people are coming in. You know, I saw the Emperor. So you got some Emperor trying, divine. The divine is here. Okay, so you have listened to your divine guidance, but I also feel like you either there's a group that's coming in to help you or support you, you know. Good luck, good news, all the things, right? Page of Cups energy. This is good news. This is something that you truly want, right? This is also you moving forward with happiness and confidence in the things that you have in your heart. Expect that unexpected, right? This is unexpected good news that the divine is delivering to you. And it is because you did leave some friends behind, okay? The ones that tried to trap you, but you continued to work patiently. You continued to protect your energy and put up those beautiful boundaries. You continue to speak your truth. And now, celebration. You know, Four of Wands, the foundation, the security, the house, the home, maybe even the person that's on your mind. So beautiful, beautiful energy. Let me get a couple more little animal totems for us. Okay. This will be up too, so you guys can come back and watch it. You have Giraffe. Opportunities surround you because you started to see things from a higher perspective. Swan. This is union for some of you, right? I love it. You are welcome to message. You are welcome to, you're cute. You're welcome to book anything through Hypsee, or you can, we're about to go to the TikTok live. You can get a reading over there, or you can email me and we can set something up, okay? All right, here we go. What are our animal totems want to tell us? Ooh, that flew right out. Okay, somebody, you had a wake-up call, honey. Okay, you had a little bit of a wake-up call. So I do think, you know, don't let pride cloud your judgment and risk making the wrong choices. This is somebody, you had this wake-up call. You realized somebody was giving you bad information. They were steering you in the wrong direction, you know, but you woke up from this. You kind of had some kind of awakening, right? You had some kind of awakening here. You're surrounded by a lot of stubborn people, by the way. Careful of any bullying behaviors. Assert without becoming dominant. And that's it, right? So you did or do have some bullying behaviors, hence this Queen of Cups in reverse. Nobody wants one of those in your circle. But it's like you had to learn how to assert yourself without putting yourself in that like pride and ego, basically, right? So you're taking back your energy from people, places, and things that no longer resonate with your vibration, which I freaking love for you, by the way. So good. Rebirth is here, right? You got down to that 5 of Pentacles, honey, and you're coming back. Okay, you're coming back. There's a major transition going on in your life. Let go of old thoughts, habits, beliefs, people that hinder your growth. And that's where you are. You're letting this go so you can have this beautiful transition, this rebirth, right? You saw through the illusions. So you saw things in the dark that people didn't think that you saw, you know? But you kept flying. You kept flying, honey. Oh my goodness. Yes, you are meant to shine. You are meant to stand out. Okay, you're meant to make bold moves. You're meant to create something amazing. The best way to improve your life is to love yourself fully. Let people see your true self. Stand up and let them see you. You express beauty, self-love. You come from like an air of integrity, right? You see growth and potential. Okay, so continue doing that. What's on the bottom here? Jellyfish. I freaking love this. You've definitely gone through a journey. Brenda, happy Caturday. I'm coming over to the talk in a minute, so don't worry. And this will be posted so you can watch it. You guys have gone through a major spiritual journey. And it's like you guys have been doing this shape shifting, right? You're on this major glow up. You're radiating this beautiful glow up, right? It's time to discover the light within and allow it to shine. You're meant to shine, honey. Okay, you have gone through this beautiful transformation. God, the universe, the angels want to see you happy. Okay, they want to see you happy. They want you to have this beautiful growth, right? Unexpected partnerships, right? Always a wild ride. So you have relationships that are bringing blessings, okay? You have relationships coming in that will bring blessings. So whether this is love, whether this is work, whether this is friendship, all of you are looking for something different. Not all of you are wanting soulmate love, right? But maybe you do want that companionship and you do want, you know, these friends that are actual real friends, right? You have people that want to come in and collaborate with you. They want to help you bring in these blessings, okay? Which is absolutely gorgeous energy. You are being called to really pay attention to your inner voice, okay? That inner wisdom, that inner knowledge. Trust yourself. Trust yourself, right? Because God, the universe, the angels are giving you the path, okay? But they talk to us in very subtle ways. So we have to learn to listen to that inner voice, that inner guidance. Where is it leading you? Somewhere amazing, away from problems, away from people that don't actually love and deserve your energy, right? So pay attention to that, you guys. Okay, I've got a couple minutes. So, oh my goodness, my nose. I was outside today. I have a lot of allergies. So I better take some allergy medicine before I get on the talk, okay? So let me pull you a couple mantras, and then I'll pull a couple cat tarot to go with it, and then I'll see you guys over at the talk. I gotta go take the dog out. Okay, listen. Do you want to know what you learned? Can I tell you? Yeah, the worst, right? You learned your energy is expensive and exclusive. The person of my dreams is already dreaming of me. Now, if that doesn't make you happy, I don't know what would, okay? You learned boundaries, and you already have, a person thinking about you. Okay, the person that you've been thinking about is thinking about you. The person of your dreams is thinking about you. Okay, let's talk about it for a minute. Yes, honey. Sorry. The dog's a little crazy. She get a little crazy out there. She scares the bejesus out of me sometimes. Stop it. Get out of here. Okay, anywho. Your energy is expensive and exclusive. Sorry, if that didn't wake you up, I don't know what would. Let's see. What do they want to tell you about this? Ooh, that can't. Listen. Main character vibes. That's you, honey. Star energy. Okay? Your energy is very expensive and very exclusive. You are the main character in your story, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Okay? No, ma'am. No, sir. You run the show. Okay? You let who you want in. You don't have to take everything that comes your way, right? Freaking star energy. You invest in yourself, okay? That's why your energy is expensive and exclusive. Let's talk about this dream partner, though, shall we? Let's talk about the dream partner for a second. Okay, they're overcoming some challenges, or they're going to help you overcome some challenges, and they're answering the call, okay? Your person is awakening. Okay, they want to let go of challenges, but I feel like they're going to help you rise above challenges. You know what I am seeing here? I do love this for you. Okay, so you had a lot of jokesters. You had a lot of tricksters in your energy. This person, one, they're going to come in. There's no competition here. This person isn't wearing a mask, and you're going to realize that. You're going to see this. This person is answering the call. This person wants to step aboard. There's an awakening here. They see you. Okay, you're going to recognize this person because they exude authenticity. They're not wearing a mask. They don't need to. That's amazing. What else do they want to tell you? Oh, shit, look at this. So, you have somebody coming in. Page of Pentacles, okay? Page of Pentacles energy, you know, this is an opportunity. They see that they're waiting for this opportunity, right? For some of them, you know, they may be going through their own losses. They may be going through their own betrayals right now, okay? They're working their way through the sadness, regrets, loss, but they do have hope that you're still out there, okay? They have hope that you're still out there. This person is finding their footing. They are finding their footing, okay? I love this for you. It's the Magician. The Magician is here. This person, they're very focused. They're very driven. Okay. This is also somebody who is a master manifester. So you're trying to manifest this person. This person's trying to manifest you, honey. Okay. This is everyone that this person embodies all the things, right? The focus, the determination, the resources. This is somebody who is also, like I said, going to help you overcome things. The two of you together, definite power couple. Oh, the world. Oh my God. Complete fulfillment. Happiness. And this is the Queen of Cups in the right way. Okay. I mean, the King of Cups. So you have somebody who is, this person's going to help you balance out your emotions. They're going to help you find that calm within the storm. This is somebody who brings you a lot of happiness and joy, a lot of success, all the things, right? Freaking world. Okay. I love this. This is beautiful energy. Okay, so you guys, I know how difficult this journey can be for a lot of you, especially, you know, on these twin flame journeys, on these waiting for our soulmates, on waiting for things to come in. It's our job to remain positive. It's our job to, you know, allow ourselves, yes, to feel the emotions, but to remain positive. Okay. If you find yourself slipping, so much waiting. But you know what? All the best things are worth the wait if you think about that. We can't rush healing. And you want your person to come back healed. You want your person, you don't want to have to keep repeating the push and the pull, the separations and all of that because the healing hasn't happened. So allow them the grace. Pray for them, send them energy, send them good thoughts, send them your guardian angel, send them a message, right? You are very much energetically connected to the person on your mind. Send them love, because they could be going through that 10 of swords right now, just as you have in the past. You're a little bit ahead on the healing journey, right? So continue that healing journey. When you find yourself falling, I want you to find something that makes you happy. Maybe that's go make a cup of tea. Maybe that's go call a friend. Maybe it's read a book, do something. I like to dive into something, a creative project, whenever I find myself getting down in the dumps, right? And it just allows my emotions to work through it, right? So find a way that helps you cope and helps you heal and allows the other person grace. Okay, for those of you that know who your person is and what they may be going through. But ultimately, things will happen in divine timing, and we have to trust that, right? That's the only job that we have. Trust, raise the vibration, and know we are not meant to live a life of sadness. We are meant to have joys. We are meant to have happiness, and it's coming, but we also hold that in our hands, okay? So I'm gonna leave it there, you guys, and I'm gonna go take the dog out. Get ready for the talk. This will post when it posts. I have no control over that. Come back and watch it, okay? But I love you guys, and I thank you guys so much for being here. I'll see you at the other in just a minute. All right, bye.